Sometimes the world seems too big, too overwhelming, too much going on. We are in the generation of too much, and we're overwhelmed. We're managing too much. We're maintaining too much. Guys, people don't even know how many subscriptions they have anymore. They need apps to manage their apps. Right? It's crazy. The world has become so complex, and yet we still have the ability to bring it down. Guys, system built upon system, built upon system, built upon system, and the world gets too far away from us. What we need is to bring it back down, to focus in on the small, the simplistic, to find the center point of our being, right? The center point of why we are here, why we are living and breathing. We need to find out where we are and who we are and how we are. We need the center point of existence. This is enlightenment. This is existential awareness, right? Finite beings and a finite world, and yet there is an infinite, divine, existential source of life. A being, God, watching over us, who created us for a purpose, who created us with a center. What is that center? It's God. How do you get in touch and in tune with yourself? You have to get in touch and in tune with God. How do you get in tune with God? Draw in. Simplify. Get into a space, a mindset, an environment where everything is simple. For me, that's nature. For me, that's listening, watching, observing nature. There's such an intricacy, guys. One ant on a leaf exploring what we would consider a small world, to him is exploring a big world. When you focus in, there is a large world right at your feet that you can just sit and observe. That's going on, guys. We're like trampling all over the world in the clamor and clutter and frenetic desire to just consume and feel and think and experience, and yet we're like, it's too blurry, it's too fast, it's too much, and we need to draw in and simplify and start to realize there's a whole intricate, deep, vast world going on in just one little inch of space on a leaf, right? It's like we're chasing after what is numbing us and what is overwhelming us and what is too much, but start to chase after what is too little. It's not that you get rid of TikTok and Facebook and social media and your TV and your cable and your computer and your tablet and your phone. It's that you take time to recognize the bigness and smallness of the world right at your feet. Just to be in it without having to be anything, really. To forget yourself in the world. To just be in the world and see the world and enjoy the world without you getting in the way, without thinking about yourself, without worrying about yourself, without wondering where the next meal's coming from, or how you're going to pay that next bill, or that we need to get into spaces that draw us in, but also release us and help us let go and realize, guys, the whole world is moving and existing and surviving completely independent of the world we've created. The grass, the trees, the flowers, the bees, the squirrels, the beavers, they're all existing in a world where they don't have to have technology and machines to help them survive. The whole world is existing in nature, simply finding what it needs always, getting what it needs, being natural in the natural world. And yet humans are struggling and fighting and working so hard to survive, to produce what we need. And yet the whole world is getting what it needs without producing anything, right? The whole world, life is going on all around us. It's happening, guys, and life isn't trying to sustain itself. It's sustained. That is true for us too, guys. God is sustaining us. That's the truth. When you draw in and let go and flow out, and you see the world, God, everything is going on, everything has been, everything is, everything will be. It's all sustained, it's all moving independent of my will, my energy, my ability, my strength, my success, my ability to produce, create. It's all here, it's all happening. And if I draw into that and start to engage in that, I start to see the world is fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I don't need anything. I don't need to get anything. I don't need to say anything, feel anything, be anything. I just am. I am with the great I am. And here we are, simply alive, because life is a gift. So, I encourage you, draw in, get out into nature, get out into the world. Feel, see, taste, hear, be. Amen. Get close. Get close. See the world.